If you had the chance to study again at IDS, what would you be sure to do before your graduation, which you think would help you in your professional life?
When I got this question a few days ago, I kept, asking myself, what did I miss that I should have, done? But I realized that really I utilized most of the opportunities I got at IDS. Yeah, I did, because when I started, I remember the first opportunity was I took a research assistant job with Professor, Dr. Stephen Devereux. So it really gave me a lot of insight in so many areas. Then over the period, I took a volunteer work with an NGO in Brighton called Trust for Developing Communities or something. Then after that, I was also involved in a few other projects within IDS. So just to sum it, I feel that I took so much opportunities with me. And I built a very good relationship with the researchers here, that even before I completed my program, I had 3 different jobs, from different parts of the world that I had to take a decision for. So it was really difficult for me to just say that I missed out something, Yeah, so I think that's what I can say.
I've got a list of things that I would do again, but I want to go through each of them. The first thing which I want to basically emphasize on was I acknowledge and appreciate the fact that we've got a lot of experience here in the audience. We've got people from different sort of backgrounds, different experience. When I was at IDS, in my particular class, Governance and Development, we had students from India who had like 10 years of experience working with Indian civil service. We had people working with DFID, we had people working with Foreign Office, so it was, it was a diverse set of group, not just in terms of, cultural diversity, but we also had a lot of sort of experience diversity, career diversity to learn from. So if I was to study here again, I would probably use and utilize my time to spend with my peers a lot. I still do not sort of regret the time that I spent with them when I was here, but I would do more when I come here, because there's a lot of learning to take from your own peers. So yeah, that's something that I want to emphasize being as an alumni. The second thing that Benjamin referred, and I would agree with him as well, is the opportunities in terms of establishing contacts with researchers and with professors or lecturers. And there are a lot of good things that they are doing on the ground, and being part of those initiatives, being part of those research would give you a lot of insight and experience, because the majority of the organization and institutions that we will end up working will require some sort of prior experience to be able to get the job. So I think to use this opportunity would be, very, very essential. I've got 1 minute warning. So let me see what else have I got here. I would also make sure that I be part of other sort of weekend initiatives. I call it weekend initiatives, but I know if some of you will be part of the group that make more established walking in weekends or hiking. I don't know if you're part of that group. It's really good, and if I was to study here again, I'd probably make sure I go to all those walks, because they're really useful. Not just because it's healthy, you will walk, you will do the hikings, but also you will meet a lot of your peers, and you will meet a lot of researchers as well there. So you'll establish contacts. So yeah, there are a lot of other things that I could say, but I would, finally I would spend less time in library, which I did last time, more time interacting with my peers and people working here.
Can you tell us a bit of how you've been able to use your IDS experience, your connections, or your global network, which we've just heard about how important it is, either to help you advance your career or to help you do your job well, okay?
So thank you very much. I just have like a chart with the Climate Change and Development Group, and one of the things I'll say to them is that after my program I was able to work at school. And I did that from September up until January. And from September 20, because I finished my program in September 2014, I actually started in April 2014 because I applied for the position while I was still a student. And interestingly, I just saw the advert, just one of those random emails that you get. And I just looked like, okay, yeah, this is an office number that I'm familiar with. And I just walked straight into the office and I saw this advert, I'm interested in the position. Like, okay, just like that. I said, yes, just like that. She was like, okay, that's fine, just submit your CV and all of that. And afterwards I submitted my CV and I got the email that, yeah, you've been selected for the position. And it was really great because it was like a research network that was just starting up called the Nexus Network. And I was part of like the team that started right from scratch. For me, I would say that experience, that opportunity opened up just because I was familiar with school, because he had run some of the courses, that we took of the climate change program. Then going on from there, while I was sitting in the school office, my contract was supposed to end, I think, in September. And then I said to someone, my contract is just in the same office, my contract is ending in September. And she was like, yeah, actually there is this other research network. They're looking for someone who would, look through or comb through all of their research reports and just develop like synopses and all of that. Will you be interested? And I was like, yes, I will be interested. And I'm like, okay, just submit your CV. And then I did, did the interviews and all of that. And then I got an email saying, yes, you got the job. And I went in, and that really helped me a lot as well. So did the job up until January 2015. Up until January 2015. But one other thing that has really been beneficial to me is I was mentioning the ethical, because when you're doing your dissertation, if for example you're going to be doing interviews, you would do ethical review. You apply for an ethical approval. And I did that while I was doing my master's. And now as a PhD student, I just went through my ethical approval like within a week, and my supervisor was like, this never happened before. You would submit an ethics application and it would be approved right on that. Because when I had actually drafted it and sent her the draft, she was like, okay, I'm sure they'll get back to you and say, amend this, correct this, and do that. I was like, okay, I'm a Sussex trained student, I was saying that to myself, I was trained in Sussex. And yeah, when the email came back like, oh, your ethics application has been approved, I was really, really surprised. But that was all because of the training, and all of that. I'm trying to make sure that